takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's a good coverage there. Shotgun running play call. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Safety out back, another carry. He plays some space. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
An offensive lineman, with just a certain degree, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Over the middle, it's Thomas. Brought down the crosses midfield to the 46.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Bulldogs keep the football on the move. And they'll keep it on the ground. Now the bowl battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs, Gators, tussle cook's been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
Play action fake. The camera is steep. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You gotta get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes early on. Holding up that snap has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Sure hand. It's Frazier. It's a fumble. The defense has got it.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Again, a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Gators come up with a line in a hurry.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. Looking to right. This one caught. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get
some changes at the line. Pressure is coming. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
It looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
To the air. It's Lagway. That's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And for how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So being able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Throw it now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring it down to the 38. That's good enough for first down.
This is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back and locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Then 4th down, the punter sends it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the return and heads out of bounds. Drive will set up at the 37. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there. First down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch way down the outside. Explosive support. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion, what can really hurt you as a defense.
Bears on 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver and puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
About to take that little third ranking off you, man. Welcome to the swamp. Boom. Oh. You should have challenged it, but it wasn't gonna help you. You was gonna miss the field goal.
First play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take it to the field.
They tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Pass rush against. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keep it on the ground, there's the handoff. And the defense able to hold it there with a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and down line. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I'd like to call here 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn the field. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
They'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw to the left. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A first down here for this offense. Quick throw. It's out. On the left side. Really solid first down game. Is just short of the mark. So maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun. There's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Dogs come to the line. 1-3. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Moves the ball to 25. Good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass. It stopped them. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like,
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
what a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going and they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally tackled out the late team just like that. The offense is moving to the red zone.
And the quarterback found a matchup that he loved. Gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looks up and finds his target there. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Got momentum scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Pass will end in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
There's a handoff. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, a little throw for the first down. That one is incomplete.
Obviously, they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's lag way. The receiver makes the shoot. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Hitters have released it, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream of. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on them. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And this pass is on target. That's a solid game. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line of game. Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry up. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Young. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now for 40. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's broken. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the goal line. The solid made 5. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They got some things to First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Lost it over the outside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Trying to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. This defense is hanging tough, and they bunch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Quick throw. Catch made on the out. And the defense brings him down.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal, at least get some points, or roll the dice and try to get this ball in the end zone on 4th down.
That was straight down the middle. They tap on 3 points, but still large deficit. So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. Can't quite get up to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24. Begin the drive. Taking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Across the 40. Out past the 30. Tackle after the pick. And then do it with the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. Back out on the field now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Make it happen. Right. Blue 85.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Nice grab. It's Jackson. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's an out. The catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and they'll check him out. The completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds. The pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? The game moves the ball to the 17. First down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks in. It's complete. Brought down at the 3, and that's enough for a first and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Gators line it up with first and goal. First and goal, trying to run it in. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Signs a quick throw. Touchdown, Gators. They couldn't stop him there. Well, the energy really building there. But they don't care for this kid yet.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Now the important point after attempts. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchdown. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. That's real lead. It's Young. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. It's a draw. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Another incompletion. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away. Make a really nice play for lost yardage.
To throw, it's Lagway. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring him third down.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. A short completion to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing.
That time it's the free safety game on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
With tight windows as always down here, and you know, trust in throwing it, just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown. This offense really clicking.
As a quarterback, you get down to this area of the field, love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting to run. You put the ball in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run that area.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Let's go!
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. the stop. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to throw it deep. And it's picked off. Throws it right into double coverage.
I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Here's offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I get the passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So second down after the incompletion.
Black 14. Black 14.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Let's take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown. There was no catching him that time.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a daily extreme, whether it's quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces in the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
The 25 and second and 10. In the negative third and manageable here. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. A roller drop. Excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a fumble, cuz.
Passing game out of sync.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking It's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good time.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. That's the 20. Touchdown. A big defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring it down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They tried to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. He's hit just before the throw.
This offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the outback. The defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again. It works out.
Gains for first and 10 here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw it again. That's the catch downfield. And they're able to get him down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Right, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
You ain't worry about that, man. We get the ball right back.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming out.
That should have been a fumble.
Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
That one moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. To the air, it's Stockton. Fires fires it to the wideout.
Told you we get it right back.
That's number 40. Not much else to tell you. A great interception to bring the offense the football to the 42.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's still advance. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Touchdown.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the senior quarterback puts a little too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, trades some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Wilson. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. The receiver grabs it. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quick throw to the left. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. And Bulldogs will push it to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's interception number 5.
You like that, don't you?
Get the help. Breaks into the open. Pounds a solid return and a great way to set up this offense here. The Florida offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run. And they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
And he's back to throw again after the completion on 1st down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive game here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you can look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. You'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent in a good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They're going to the line here with the clock running. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep for late game heroics. They dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fourth down completion to the running back. No room in there. Tackle short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut into this lead. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. Oh, you make the tackle at the 19. This offense has a first down in the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play action, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Over the middle, it's Jackson. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. There's a handoff on 1st and goal. And takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got the heart of it, scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. The bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time to pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking for a